Would you look how sexy this spot is? I'm gonna try to skip this frog on here, see if we can get some bites. Oh, something ate it inside there. Oh, there we go. Oh, I already have one. I already have one. You know, guys, I moved my entire family and my life 14 hours from home, in large part because of my career in fishing. So as you guys can imagine, I spend a little bit of time trying to find out where fish live. So a couple hours ago, when I pulled up to a juicy roadside hole that I found on Google Earth, and it looked like this, stagnant, 6 inches deep, no life, basically empty, I was a little bit pissed off. But then, check this out, guys. I walked a little bit down further across this little concrete structure, and right next to the road, I found this badass little area. It's this little runoff drain, and it's absolutely loaded with fish. The last couple hours I just fished here, absolutely whacked them. I don't even know how, but there is so many fish living in this stagnant little spillway right here. I mean, you guys are just gonna have to see it to believe it. Not only right here, but up underneath the big major road right there and on the other side. This is gonna be a fun video. If you guys like bass fishing, if you like the bank fishing stuff, go hit the thumbs up right now. This type of fishing truly brings me back to my roots, and it makes me so jacked. I don't care how big the fish are, I get pumped every single time. And there was a lot to be pumped about here. Let's do it. My God, would you look how sexy this spot is? Woo-hoo-hoo. How many roadside spillways got lily pads, and I don't even know what kind of grass that is. Water willow, hyacinth, I'm not sure. It looks freaking good though. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking of my progression of baits to try in this little spillway here. The water's pretty clean actually. A little bit of a tannic hue. It looks like some sweet tea or something like that. You can see down about 2 or 3 feet though. Somehow in my little bait pack, all I have is a black frog, which that's fine. It's probably not the most ideal in these cleaner water conditions. God, there's fry and stuff everywhere. There's definitely fish in this spot. Those look like little bass fry too, which is a great sign. I noticed over there, there's some covered tunnels there that go underneath the major road we're next to right now. Probably some bass right now in the heat of the day up under there. So it's gonna be tough to get under there from right here. That's a long cast to get there. Plus we got to skip up under there, which is probably where they're at right now. Maybe we'll go on the other side of that road and try that out. But this guy interests me right here. Check this out. I'm gonna try to skip this frog on here, see if we can get some bites. If I can't get up under there far enough, I'm gonna skip. I got a little shaky head over there. I got a swim jig, but this grass all looks so good, especially with the clean water. And I can almost guarantee that if there is bass, they're tucked up underneath this stuff. So I'm gonna throw the frog on the outside and over the top of it. I'm gonna throw a swim jig around the edges of it, and then I'm gonna start flipping deep inside of this grass. Middle of the day, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So let's get started by trying to throw up inside this. This is just too perfect of a spot for there not to be fish in it. Oh, something ate it inside there. Holy shit. Let's try this again. Skip that Vega frog up there without backlashing. Oh, we had one underneath the road. That might have happened upon the best roadside spillway spot ever. Spillway, drainage ditch, I don't even know. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about having my back to this area right here. It'd be a real good spot for a big old alligator to come up and stalk me and try to get me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no, he came off. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Everybody just chill. I should probably be the one that chills. Okay, that's sick. There was at least a fish up underneath there. I'm gonna throw that little shaky and skip it way up underneath there. Kind of tough to skip the Vega frog in there because it's a popping frog. Popping frogs naturally don't skip as well as like a pointy nose frog, especially when you're trying to skip it from point blank range. This little shaky head will skip up there. Real nice lock. Oh, I already have one. I already have one. I already have one. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. We caught one. Guys, I've been catching 8-pounders, 10-pounders, freaking out about them. This is, I mean, this is exciting to me still. Like, to come next to a freaking road on something I looked up on Google Maps and start catching fish out of it is crazy. You couldn't really do that very much in Nebraska. Even though it's just a little guy, that's a start. And I'm seeing all these fry. You guys see all this fry scattered? See if you can see them. There they go. That means there's at least some, I don't know, couple pounders in here if they're able to be big enough to have some babies. We're on the board, even though it wasn't big. I'm still excited. Let's catch another one. God, that little shit gets so good. Oh my God, they must be loaded in there. I already had another one. I got one eye on the gator, one eye on my freaking line right here. A little sketchy. You guys probably think that's stupid, but the reason I say that is this dude hit me up that was watching my video next to the road the other day. He's like, yo, check out this picture of this gator they took from there last year. It was like a freaking 13-foot gator right next to the interstate and the interchange I was fishing next to. They pulled out of that pond last year. Alive, of course. They just relocated. Probably in here is where they relocated it to. Through the old shake head out there. It's peck, 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 peck. Clearly a lot of bluegill in here too. This thing's like a crazy healthy ecosystem next to this road, this drainage ditch. How the hell did bass and bluegill and stuff even get in something like this? Just wash down from a long ways above? Shit's crazy. It's time for the next bait in our little progression. I'm gonna take both. I got this little Divine swim jig. Man, that thing looks like a damn bluegill so well. I don't even know what color it is. Little Divine swim bait and baby sungill on the back of it. And then I got a prawn rigged up on some braid that I can flip around. But I mean, this 3-4 foot water visibility we got in here is perfect for the swim jig. Swim jig's just a great bait all around. Man, it's even cleaner than I thought it was. Still, should be good for this guy. If it was a super pressured situation, I might opt for a swim bait from the start. That one freaking ate it off the first grass patch I threw a swim jig to. All right, what I was saying before I was interrupted there. If it was a super pressured lake with a lot of tournaments or something, I might opt for like a swim bait. And around this grass, probably on like a flashy swimmer or something like that, since they see so many baits. A little spot like this, they should eat a swim jig, as they already are, you know. Hope there's bigger ones than what those last few have been. The one I set the hook on and pulled out of the water, not big. One I caught, not big. That one that just bit, not big. But I have faith. There's good depth, there's good cover, there's good bait. There we go. Oh God, ripped his damn face off. Sorry, bud. Oh God, I might have killed him. I mean, this is why you punch mats, folks. For the bigs. The big ones hide up underneath the mats. Ooh, I gave him a headache. I feel kind of bad about that. I think he lived. Once again, I'm completely unprepared and don't even have a heavy weight or peg stoppers to punch with, which is a little ridiculous, but hey, I don't usually punch mats from the bank. Now that I live in the freaking jungle, maybe that's something I need to get used to doing. It was a fish. That was cool. We're flipping around this grass now. Oh God, a snake. I was worried about this. There's a fucking snake over there. I think it looks like it's searching something out, like me, for instance. Oh, on the fall. Ripped the Pronica Lewinsky right off the hook. Come on, man. Well, they're biting. They're here. There's many of them. I think that there's a lot of bluegill in here. I know that as a matter of fact, because they're freaking biting at every cast. That was not a bluegill because they can't put their lips around an entire Pronica and rip it off the hook. But this is my favorite bluegill imitating bait. Green pumpkin on this side, and then like a see-through, I don't know, super subtle orange on the bottom with blue, orange, and black flake. They eat it. The smallmouths love it too. It was awesome. You know, way back when we used to have smallmouth around us. RIP fishing in smallmouth waters. Oh my God, I got smoked in the pads. I think these fish are all freaking 3 inches long, like I would have been catching. I mean, what do you even do? Punch a Ned rig? I mean, he mangled it. He got all the prawn and more. Got him, got him. Oh, that's a giant. That's a giant. No, it's not. It's not a giant at all. That was a joke. I think there's a whole shite load of these little peckerheads that live in here. I mean, that's a 6-inch worm, 6.3 inch worm. So I'd say it's about a 9.5 inch bass. Usually when I'm looking for 9.5, it's not inches. We need to move, I think. First, let's fly her up here, see if we can get one of these little peckerheads to bite. Or a gator, or a giant bass, or a gar, I don't even care, whatever. Got one. Yeah, another big. That's even smaller. Look at this guy. Let's measure him next to the Divine. God, he bit it and he tied it in a knot all in one motion. What a talented little fish. Again, 6.3 inch worm. I mean, we're only looking about an 8.5 inch guy right there. That's something. Well, would you look at that? There's a pathway over to the other side. I thought I was gonna have to crawl through the tunnel. Nope, wide open path to more disappointing tiny fish probably. Hey, it beats the shit out of sitting in an office, right? Well, that all depends on how many snakes you got in your office. This side doesn't look bad. Same grass. Probably catch something. All right, same deal. I'm going to frog. Frederick the frog. Victor the Vega frog. Albert the amphibian. Oh no, it's big. Oh, you missed it. Oh, I saw that freaking fish wake on it. Piss. Wasn't a giant. 2.5 pounder probably, which is about 2 1/4 pounds bigger than the rest of the fish in here. Damn it, come back. Oh, he came back and he missed it. Why? Why do you suck? Not them. It's a me problem. It's not them, it's me. God dang it. Let them take it, idiot. God, they're just missing it. I need a different color frog and I don't got one. They are just swerving it. Is there hooks on this thing? Yep, still hooks. Seems like there's not, but there is. Son of a... Got his ass that time. Got his ass that time. Yeah, you can only swerve dad so long. Woo! I mean, that's not a big fish at all, but it is sure exciting after all the disappointment in the swings and misses. And I mean, that's why they're not gonna get the frog too well. The damn frog's half the size of their mouth. Whatever. I love it. He's up there. You missed him. He splashed a lot. Woo! We got one to eat. I mean, we got one to stick. Let's do it again. Another one. Get out of there. Did I get him? I did. Somehow. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Right out the mat. God dang, he swiped at it and missed it, and I was patient, just like this fish over here. Look at that. I mean, that's textbook. Right in the noggin. He swung and missed, switched it a few more times, and he slurped it in. It's a you bet right there. You bet! Oh, that's a bad release. There he goes. You can see him leave and know that he's alive. You guys think I eat all my fish when I don't show a release every time. It's turned into a damn fun time. I don't care if these fish are small. We parked our truck at a pond next to the side of an interstate, and it looks like fucking Florida out here. It's badass. There's got to be a big one in here somewhere hiding up underneath this stuff. You know, just the king of the little hyacinth mat up here. Oh God, about wore that one. Frog bites heating up, or maybe there's just more fish that want to eat frogs on the side of the road. I don't know. I guess that's probably the tip of the day when you're targeting frog fish on the side of the road in the afternoon. You want to make sure you're on the east side of the road, not the west side. They seem to greatly prefer the east side for frog fishing. See? I told you. I told you. God dang, this creek goes back forever. There's got to be a big one in here somewhere. Big copperhead. I don't know about big bass, but definitely a big copperhead around here. Big alligator, big chupacabras. Everything's bigger here, right? Oh no! They're just missing it. Balls. Got him that time. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, we're bringing the whole mat in with them effer stick. Yep, this frog stick's got some meat. You bet. Just ripping babies out the mat. Don't even care. I don't even care today, guys. I don't care. Look, that's a giant 9-pounder incher. One of those. His mouth's bigger than the entire lens. He's so big. Oh, he's tiny actually. I don't even know where to throw him. It's probably a good spot. He got me once. He wasn't gonna get me twice, except for his friends have gotten me multiple times, but his mouth was big enough that he could at least get it in there. Then this stuff's nasty. Even this 65-pound braid wasn't gonna rip through it. Suppose that's why you design a rod that's meant for frog fishing that shuts off immediately and has a lot of power. You can catch 10 inchers out of stuff that looks like this. Once again, I don't care. I don't even care. That's fun. I don't care who you are. This is like bringing me back to my childhood. Except when I was a child, I was throwing it on a damn Zebco 33 with 8-pound monofilament and shitty little snag-proof scum frog or some shit, and I'd catch one out of every 319 that bit.